Hey everyone, this is DJ Colefang back in another video, and today we're talking about storage. Because a lot of us download a whole bunch of music from our DJ pools and from our iTunes libraries and so much more. And it's always good to have a storage solution for backups. And that's where the flash drive comes in, the external hard drive. You can do cloud storage, which doesn't really work unless you have an internet connection. So if you are offline, it's always good to download your music to a flash drive. 128 or 512 will work just fine. And if you have an external hard drive, 1 terabyte to 4 terabytes is the perfect solution. It could be 1 terabyte to 3 or 4 terabytes of storage, like this Toshiba. This Toshiba is 1 terabyte of storage, because I don't need 2 terabytes, 3 terabytes, 4 terabytes. Maybe I will in the future when this one fills up. And the cables are interchangeable, which means if you upgrade your computer, you can get a different USB cable. You can go from USB 3 to USB-C and get the same adapter that plugs right into the hard drive. And you can plug this into your computer, which it'll be USB-C, and plug the other into your hard drive, and it will load a lot faster because it's USB-C rather than USB 3, which USB 3 is the old connection for Mac users, which the majority of DJs are Mac users because they are powerful enough to run DJ software in your music. And there are some DJ computers where they don't have as much processing power and not as much storage space. Like I had a Asus EPC model 1005 HAB with a little over 100 gigabytes worth of storage. And this would have really come in handy because I did download a lot of movies and photos and music to my computer. And just have all my music downloaded to an external hard drive. That could have helped 10 years ago when I first got my netbook. These are great for netbook users who have a low storage capacity in their computers. Like me, I have a 121 gigabyte flash storage drive into my MacBook Air, and it's always good to get a external hard drive for extra storage space or extra storage, and to save all my music on here because I do download a lot of music. But once I get into that 100 gigabyte range, I will have to, drop everything into here and just run everything off of the external hard drive, because it's putting a lot less strain on my hard drive and also saves storage space to run music. So DJs must have an external hard drive or a 512 or 128 gigabyte flash drive to run all their music. But if you're just running music and you don't download a lot of music, just get a flash drive. You can get a USB-C flash drive if they make them. Let's see, we'll go to Amazon, or a USB-C flash drive. USB-C flash drive. Okay, there are some flash drives that are USB-C, like this one, SanDisk Ultra Dual USB flash drive, 128 gigabytes. This is a good storage if you're just a mobile DJ. You can store all your music on a flash drive and just take the music that you want and just have a backup, a secondary backup on a external hard drive, and just transfer the music that you want off of the external hard drive onto a flash drive if you're just a mobile DJ and you're saving space to put your DJ controller and all that stuff into. And USB 3 is perfect for those CDJs that have a USB port built in. They can just transfer the music from the hard drive to a flash drive that's USB 3. And this one is very pricey. It's $36.99 for a SanDisk Ultra Dual USB flash drive, 128 gigabyte, and it's USB. So it's USB 3.1 and a USB-C. It's like it's a multi-purpose, which I think is amazing. It's a multi-purpose flash drive for someone like me who has a USB-C port on their computer, but you can use the USB 3 for your DJ controller if it has a USB port on it. As for the professional DJs, because most professional DJ controllers have a USB port built in, and a multi-purpose is perfect for someone who upgraded to a new computer, has USB-C, and you have to use USB 3 for your DJ controller and you still want the same music, and it just works just fine. But for someone like me who just uses their computer, it's always good to run the DJ software on the internal hard drive and run the music off of the external hard drive. And I just think that is amazing. And that's something that will really change me as a DJ in 2019, is to run all of my music on the external hard drive. That will put a lot less strain on my internal hard drive and wear it out quicker. So maybe I'll do that when my hard drive starts filling up. We can just empty out my internal hard drive and put on an external hard drive for safekeeping. So that way I don't lose all my music that I spent forever on for BPM Supreme, especially movie files from Adventure Beach. It's always good to put them on an external hard drive and run them all on an external hard drive. And we'll probably do that when the time comes to start going on Amazon and buying a $10 cable for my external hard drive to run it off of USB-C, off of my USB-C port, and use the other USB-C port as my multi-purpose port for this adapter. Charging and my controller. That'll be my DJing solution for 2019, is to put a lot less strain on my new computer because it is brand new. And on the internal hard drive, I'll just save the music that I want to save on my computer. Put a lot less strain on the computer, but this is just for backup and also extra storage space for all my music, which I haven't got to that point yet. The more songs I download, the more my hard drive will fill up. So we have Serato DJ for my local music on the internal hard drive, and we got Virtual DJ for my external hard drive, as well as running Bluetooth speakers and other stuff that I would need as a DJ. I'll just use whatever works best for me, whether it's Serato or Virtual DJ, because there's times where Serato will come in handy and there's times where Virtual DJ will come in handy. It's always good to use both so you can have the option of both Virtual DJ and Serato. Like if I'm running music off of my external hard drive, I can go to the Virtual DJ and use that to run all my music, and it loads just like that. It loads within a second or two because it is USB 3, but pretty soon it'll load snappy, which it'll load super snappy with USB-C. And that's another reason why you would need an external hard drive rather than a flash drive, because flash drives, the cable and the connection is not interchangeable. But with external hard drives, it's interchangeable, which means I can upgrade from USB 3 to USB-C. Make this a more reliable device. And it's got a lot more storage space than a regular flash drive. Flash drives are perfect for professional DJs who have a USB-C or a regular USB port on their controller. And then you can use an adapter like this, plug in your flash drive, and transfer any file off of your external hard drive onto a flash drive, making it more user-friendly with your preferred controller. But for someone like me who has just a USB controller, it's always going to use the adapter for the controller and just plug this straight into the computer using a USB-C cable. I'll probably do that in the future. I'll probably get that with my birthday money in April. So in April, yeah, when April comes around, I'll buy, with my birthday money, a USB-C cable for my external hard drive. And then I can make it more user-friendly with my computer, thus saving space on my adapter for my controller and the charging port for charging up the computer. Flash drives is good for on the go, when you're an on the go DJ, including this as well, because you can just put that on a table and have it running all your music. If your parties are more than an hour, I wouldn't use this. But this is if your parties are like an hour. You can put all your music on here and run it off the external hard drive. The internal hard drive is perfect for those times where it's just more than an hour. Alright, maybe we'll do some speed tests on whether it's better to run my music off of the internal hard drive or the external hard drive. Let's see how snappy it is to load a song on Serato DJ through the internal hard drive. Okay, about 2 seconds to load up the full song. Well, it loads up instantly because it's in the internal hard drive and there's no moving parts. It's flash storage. But if I was running the SATA drive that I had in my MacBook Pro, it would put a lot of strain on the hard drive as well. So this will really come in handy if you're just doing a short little party and you're running off of the hard drive. And external hard drives are perfect for people who download a lot of music. But flash drives are perfect for those who don't download a lot of music and still need their music for their controllers, because most controllers have a USB port built in and they can load all their music off a flash drive. Save it from their computer to their flash drive, and I just think that is amazing. But for someone like me who's a beginner DJ, I would use a party mix. I have a party mix controller. Plug the party mix controller in here, and the best thing to use is an external hard drive because the cable is interchangeable, thus saving room on the adapter for my controller, as well as the charging cable for plugging into the power port. So we'll probably do that in the future, is have no music on the computer, but have all my music running off of the Toshiba hard drive. And I can just run my streaming music right off of the computer, which I think it works a lot better. So I just love my external hard drive. We'll see how reliable and how easy that makes my life. So I wonder how running all my music from a external hard drive will work with Serato. Because Serato, it's meant to be running off just the internal hard drive. But the external hard drive is perfect for those virtual DJ users. So virtual DJ is good for running music off of the external hard drive without even having to save the music to the computer or having the songs go missing every time you disconnect the drive. So when I use this, I'll use Virtual DJ. It's always good to have them backed up to the internal hard drive as well, because you don't want the external hard drive to not work anymore. If you plug it in one day and it doesn't work anymore, it's always good to have the music on the internal hard drive. And having an external hard drive for all your backups, for your files, it's a good time saver because you can just download your stuff in no time. And then if you like say you upgrade your computer and it has a lot less storage space than what your old computer had, then use an external hard drive to store all your files on. But if you're a DJ, just store the music on your computer, and that saves a whole lot less space on your computer for downloading more music for your DJ gigs. That we can use it with both Serato DJ and Virtual DJ. So, let's see here. Virtual DJ, local music, volumes, Macintosh HD, go into my library. Oh, we don't want the library, we want the home. Oh, okay, so you go to music. So it has the specific music folder, BPM Supreme Music, and it loads quite fast, but it loads like 5 seconds on Virtual DJ, but 2 seconds off the external hard drive. So if I'm using Virtual DJ, I have to use it with my external hard drive, so it loads a lot faster, and I can play the music a lot faster than the internal hard drive. So Virtual DJ is perfect for the Numark Party Mix because it's fully functional with Virtual DJ. But you could also use it with Serato. So my internal music loads faster on Serato than it is on Virtual DJ. Virtual DJ, music that is stored on here loads a lot faster because it's putting a lot less strain on the computer. I can just run the music right off of the external hard drive, and I mean, it's just a piece of cake. I mean, it's only $8.99 for an updated cable to plug into my external hard drive from USB 3 to USB-C. Because my computer now has a USB-C port, I need to go from USB 3 to USB-C. And this adapter can be used for my controller and also the charger for my computer so the computer doesn't die in the middle of a gig. So I have all this stuff that I need for my DJ gigs. So if I'm using Virtual DJ, I'll use my external hard drive. And I'll just put my adapter in here. And I'll put my charger in here as well. So I'll put the charger in here and my accessories in there. So external drives are perfect, like flash drives and like actual external hard drives are better than cloud storage. Saves you money, saves you time. It just saves you a lot of headaches as well. Because all this happened because when I upgraded to this computer, I was upgrading to the 2 terabyte storage plan for iCloud Drive to save all my music or save all my files into the cloud for internet storage. But I found out that saving all my files on an external drive, like a flash drive or a external hard drive, you just save it and it saves it in no time, but it takes days for it to be completely uploaded to the cloud. Especially with the speed it was going, I mean, it was moving very, very slow. So this is what made me come up with this conclusion on having an external drive, whether it's a flash drive or an actual external hard drive, to back up all your files. It makes it a lot faster and it's more convenient. And you don't have to worry about having an internet connection or paying per month. You just pay for the drive once and you just download your music and all your movies and photos and all your data onto the external hard drive. And it saved me a lot of headaches moving to the external hard drive from iCloud Drive. I mean, I'm rarely using iCloud Drive anymore because all my data is backed up to the external hard drive. So in the future, I will upgrade to USB-C from USB 3. And that way I can have a lot more space for the charger and my controller and still run the external hard drive. It's only $8.99 on Amazon. I mean, it's just one cable for plugging into my computer and transferring the files just like that. And I think USB-C is supposed to be faster than USB 3, because USB 3 is like old school. The reason why it took so long because I was plugging into USB-C adapter to regular USB. The regular USB is almost dying because there aren't that many things anymore that support USB, the regular USB connection that we've been using for many years, like USB 1, USB 2, and USB 3. With those type of USBs, it was just the transfer speed. They would change that to transfer speed. And the connection didn't change until USB-C. USB-C is supposed to be more reliable and more faster than USB 3, I guess. So it will really help me a lot to transfer all of my stuff through to the actual USB-C port, using the internal USB-C port instead of using an adapter for the regular USB. But that won't be until April, until I get some birthday money. If I get some if I get some birthday money, it'll really help me a lot as a DJ, and put a lot less loading time, a lot less strain on the hard drive, having a better loading time than if I was running it off the internal hard drive or the internal SSD. Because my SSD has to run the DJ software and be plugged into my controller, and plugging in my internal hard drive will load a lot faster and a lot quicker because it's loading from the external hard drive than the internal hard drive. I guess I was about to say. So if you're subscribed to a DJ pool, it's always good to have an external hard drive to save all your music to. A 4 terabyte is perfect because it'll last you quite a long time, especially without being filled up. So cloud-based storage, it's a money drainer. With local external storage like flash drives and external hard drives, you just pay for it once and you just drag and drop your files into there, and it doesn't cost you anything to transfer all this stuff that you have on your computer to an external device. So, and one day I would love to see how well dragging and dropping files to Serato works. So we'll just do how to use an external hard drive with Serato. Okay, so how to load. Well, actually, I have to reword this. How to load music from an external hard drive with Serato. And with Serato, it's always good to put the music that I want from my external hard drive into the computer. But I think using the internal drive is perfect for Serato, and then the external drive is perfect for Virtual DJ because it loads a lot faster on Virtual DJ, and Virtual DJ has that compatibility to load from an external hard drive to Virtual DJ, but Serato only works with your internal hard drive. Because if you use the external hard drive of Serato, it'll just become inconvenient. I'll just use whatever is convenient for me at that point in time. If I'm using my external hard drive, I'll switch to Virtual DJ. If I'm using the internal drive, I'll use Serato. And that's how I will use it. So, yeah. So, having an external drive will really help me out a lot, especially with, if you have an older computer and your hard drive crashes, it's always going to have everything backed up to an external drive, like a flash drive or an external hard drive, and have everything backed up and transfer the files when you replace your hard drive in your current computer if you need to. So when I upgraded from the MacBook Pro to the MacBook Air, after 5.5 years, since August 2nd, 2013, I was using the iCloud storage, seeing that was convenient for me, just drag and drop from the computer. But I think using an external hard drive is easier for transferring from one computer to the next. Like if you're going from computer to computer, it's always good to use an external hard drive. Especially if you have an older Mac that you can use as a secondary DJ computer, just use the external hard drive and run everything off that, and use Virtual DJ on your secondary computer, and use the external hard drive. And if you want to use Serato, you can save all your music to my 750 gigabyte hard drive. But I think my mom is already using the MacBook Pro. Pretty soon I'll have to get the battery replaced on that pretty soon, because the battery life is just going down, because it's been running for days trying to transfer. And that's another thing. Using an external drive puts a lot less strain on your battery. It helps the battery health as well. Like it'll help save battery health, because it doesn't take as long to transfer all your files to an external hard drive than it does on iCloud Drive, OneDrive, Google Drive, Dropbox, all those cloud-based storage, services. It just takes forever. Say if you have like years and years worth of files, just use an external hard drive. It's that easy. You just plug it into your computer, transfer the files that you want, and boom, you already have your computer already set up and ready to go. So I should have done that in the first place when I first unboxed this computer on January 3rd. And I could have just brought my external hard drive, and it'll save me a lot of time, and it'll have a lot less strain on the battery, and it won't decrease the battery health as fast using an external hard drive. It just saves it just like that, and you just plug and play, and you just plug into your computer, transfer the files that you want on the computer. Like if you have music files on your external hard drive and you're using it as a DJ computer, just save the music files. If you're using it as a video editing machine, just save all your videos on there. Depending on your lifestyle, whether it's photos, school documents, work documents, photos, you name it, it can all be uploaded to the computer, depending on what you're using that computer for. Because most computers don't have as big of a hard drive as they used to back in the day. Because back in the day, it was like almost 800 gigabytes for my MacBook Pro, which had 750 gigabytes of storage. And that's a lot of storage for a MacBook Pro. And let's take a look at the MacBook Pro, the new MacBook Pro. So external hard drives are being used better than ever. And just go to apple.com, MacBook Pro, and take a look at the storage plans or the storage drives on each and every computer, what the biggest one is. The biggest drive on the computer, there's 256 gigabytes of storage space, and there's also one for 512 gigabytes of storage. And they're like expensive. If you want a 15-inch MacBook Pro, there's 256 gigabytes and 512 gigabytes of storage. And I have, so there's the 128 gigabyte storage, 256 gig, and 256 gig. I have the new MacBook Air, so I'll just go to the MacBook Air. I have the Space Gray. When you press buy, it can give you some of the configurations. There's a 128 gigabyte and there's a 256 gigabyte. Most of those can be dumbed down, especially with all the built-in apps that you have on your computer. I mean, it could be less than what it's intended. Like, I have the 128 gigabyte storage. And like, literally, it's 121 gigabytes of storage. The rest, like, system memory, built-in apps, that sort of thing. So, it's always going to use an external hard drive or a flash drive to carry around your music. If you're a mobile DJ and you were taking all your music on the go and have all your music backed up and ready to go. And if you're practicing your DJ sets or listening to your music on a work computer, you can always plug into a flash drive or get a flash drive, put all your music onto a flash drive. You can plug into your work computer or anything else to have your music playing off of the flash drive. Flash drives are perfect for like hours upon hours worth of music sets, but hard drives can also be for that as well. But they'll wear out a lot faster and a lot quicker because it's a spinning hard drive, and there's also one that's a solid state drive. It has no moving parts, which I should upgrade to in the future, is get a solid state drive. Like a smaller, like a bigger solid state drive when that one finally dies on me, which I'm so good with the Toshiba Kenevo hard drive. We don't really know how reliable the Toshiba hard drives really are. We'll see. We'll see. So, I've never had any problems with my Toshiba hard drive in the last 4 years that I've owned it. So, yeah, cloud-based storage isn't really the best solution for a DJ to carry around all their music. An external hard drive is the best solution. I mean, you could use cloud-based storage plans or services that allow you to store your files in the cloud. But if you're a mobile DJ and you want to load all your music just like that, then a external device will work just fine, like a flash drive or an external hard drive. One of those two will work just fine for a mobile DJ who carries around like tons and tons of music. And there's like premium flash drives that have 1 terabyte of storage. And that is perfect. And those are like $20 or so, but a USB 3 with a USB-C adapter is perfect. 512 and 128 gigs will be perfect for a mobile DJ. Just carry around the music that you want for your DJ sets on a flash drive. And you can leave the external hard drive at home. I mean, it's always good to have both an external hard drive and a flash drive, just in case. Because, they're very, very cheap to get. But I think the ultimate solution is an external hard drive that's 1 terabyte 1 to 4 terabytes is perfect. 1 terabyte, 2 terabytes, 3 terabytes, and 4 terabytes is the best solution to carry around all your music on one convenient device. So if you're looking for a way to store all your music and save storage on your actual computer, then get an external hard drive. You can just plug into your computer, and flash drives are perfect for those professional DJs who have a DJ controller with a built-in USB port. They can put all their music using a USB-C adapter, plug in their flash drive, and they can take their music with them on a flash drive and plug it into their controllers when they get to their gigs. They don't have to worry about staring at a screen or anything, and just have all their music on a flash drive. Especially a 512 or 128 gigabyte hard drive. So I just think that is amazing. But for someone like me who just uses their computer, the best solution is an external hard drive, because you're just plugging into your computer. And it's got a bigger storage than my built-in 121 gigabyte storage on the MacBook Air. The MacBook Air originally had 128, but the free storage is 121. And I have like at least 60 gigabytes left until it actually fills up. And this is where I'll have to start using the external hard drive non-stop when it comes to DJ gigs. And then move from Tidal to Deezer just for song recommendations to make it, convenient for me. And I think if you have a lot of storage space, then use Serato. But for someone like me who watches what they're downloading, they can use Serato DJ. Okay, so what we'll do is save our Serato crates to my external hard drive. Let's call it Serato crates. But we'll see. We'll see how everything works with my external hard drive. So with that said, I just want to let you guys know the two best ways of storing your music externally and save storage space on your computer, because most computers today don't really have as much storage space as you would like to. You can either do that or upgrade your hard drive. But the safest way of storing music is an external device, like a flash drive or an external hard drive. They're not only easy and convenient, but it's also faster than loading it from iCloud or any other storage drive or storage drive for the cloud-based storage drives. Cloud-based storage drives is like OneDrive, Google Drive, Dropbox, iCloud. All that stuff is a cloud-based storage device. But it's always going to have all your music externally on an external hard drive or a flash drive. That's how most DJs are doing it, because they want the fast loading time and don't have to worry about being connected to the internet. So with that said, I'll catch you guys in the next video. And make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and like this video if you do like this video. When you hit the notification bell, you always get notified on new videos that I post on my YouTube channel. And hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, because you do not want to miss all the new videos that are coming out this year. Because I have a lot of really great videos planned for this year, like DJ gigs, DJ unboxings, more DJ tips and tricks video on how to improve your DJing skills and your DJing life. If you are a DJ, which most of you are a DJ, because or else you won't be on this page. So, with that said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you hit the like button if you like this video. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, because you do not want to miss all the new videos that are coming out this year. And stay tuned for the next video. Peace out. This is DJ Cool Thing out. Peace. This is DJ Cool Thing out.